Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Scout Blue and welcome back to the YouTube commentary video. And in this video, I want to go over my ideal roadmap for Battlefield 5, what I would want to see coming up in this 2019. So currently we're in Firestorm coming out on the 25th. I think that after Firestorm comes out, they're going to split their team up into the Firestorm team that's like working on the fixing out bugs, adding new content, and then they can have half their team go over to like just creating more multiplayer maps. So we definitely need some more nations in the multiplayer game mode or in multiplayer itself. So we definitely need to see some Americans. The Americans need to join on in. We need some M1 Grands in our hands. We need Russians and we need Japanese, which are some of the major nations that we haven't seen yet. So again, Firestorm's coming out on the 25th. I feel like DICE can focus or pull back on the Firestorm development after it's out and leave a small team to work on like bug fixes again and add new content, and then a lot of team can come back over and work on more maps and more updates to make this game just where it really should be, honestly. So first of all, we can introduce the Americans in the Battle of Midway, which would be a very cool turning point for the war in the Pacific Front. I'm literally looking this up right now. So Midway happened in 1942. There's a very big turning point. This would be a aerial and boat heavy battle, which I think that'd be very cool, refreshing take. Maybe you can like fight on the decks of the ships if you get shot out of your plane, but maybe like a perilous storm, but maybe like only 2 or 3 islands, because Midway was honestly just in the ocean, but for like gameplay reasons you can add island in there. But it was mostly about the Japan and the Americans. We sunk like I think it was 5 carriers, and they only sunk 2 of ours, or that actually might not be right. So let me don't take that as fact. But we did win that, and that was a turning point in the Pacific. Because again, if you don't have carriers, you can't really do a lot. Just saying. But that would be an amazing battle. We can also show like Iwo Jima, or Iwo Jima. That'd be a very cool battle where pretty much the Marines stormed the island of Iwo Jima, and that was one of the most deadliest battles of World War II. Next to D-Day, which could be another one on the Eastern Front, because we're talking about the Pacific. Eastern Front, we can definitely do D-Day. That would be an amazing map if they can pull that off with kind of how Call of Duty did it. They had AI and real multiplayer players going in. So if we could do like, 64 AI and then have your 32 on your American side and 32 on the German side, I think that can very much be quite a really good game mode if they put a lot of effort into that. I think that's something they really need to do, because simply they need to. I've talked about this in other videos, that they need to really make something that outstands in this battlefield, so people keep on coming back and they want to come back for more content. So yeah. Speaking more about the Pacific Front, there can be tons of like Philippine campaigns with If you guys didn't know, Douglas MacArthur was the leading general to liberate the Philippines during World War II. Let me just fact search it real quick. No, I'm just kidding. I'm pretty confident in knowing that, but I think he definitely leaded in the Philippines, and then went on, I think, to serve in Korea too. So that'd be a very cool character if they could add on to their story mode and be Douglas MacArthur. That'd be amazing. So if you guys didn't want to like look up any information, I definitely encourage that to happen, as this game doesn't really show World War II injustice at all. I want to say, I'll strongly say it doesn't at all, because they don't show these amazing battles or these devastating battles that happened during World War II. So I think they just need to add these very mass scale battles, and they definitely can. Another one is the Battle of Guam. So these are a lot island hopping jungles, which I think that can add an entire new outlook to the game. So next, I wanted to do the Eastern Front, which was like Operation Market Garden, which I think they already have. Like I've already heard a little mumblings about that, but one second. Actually, let me skip on the Eastern Front because that's kind of what we're focused on right now with France and stuff. I definitely want to get Russia in the game. That's another one. I really want Russia because I mean I think they have some really unique weapons and they've had the Battle of Stalingrad and all the German advance into Russia, and I think that could be an entire Tides of War, which would be amazing. So again, I want the Americans to come in, the Japanese and the Russians, and then if they can set that little foundation of those three factions or those three nations and build up from there, they can make this game into a very, very great game. So again, Stalingrad could be a very amazing map. D-Day. Yeah, those are like the two major battles. Or some of the most known. Again, the Battle of the Bulge, which was a very treacherous time, where it was pretty much just fighting in where was it? I don't know, but it was after Normandy, and it was pretty much just fighting in these woods over this summer or over this winter. It was absolutely freezing cold, so I can see this map being really cool versus you know, blizzards and tons of snow and all that type of stuff, and be heavily infantry based, maybe a little tanks here and there, but mostly it was just the Americans fighting off Germans, and the Germans definitely did have a lot of infantry, so it could be a Tides of War map, or not Tides of War, it could be a Grand Operations map. It would be a very, very good one. Again, I've already gone over Guadalcanal campaign. Again, lots of jungles, things like that. Let's see. I mean, that's pretty much like the ones that I'd really want to see. Maybe some more North African campaigns. Battle of Berlin. These are some I'm listing on. Battle of Tujima or Iwo Jima. So I mean, they could do so much. The Battle of Moscow, another Russian one, and then they can incorporate other, you know, other weaponry into this, other tanks into this. It could just be a very, very good thing. So for this roadmap, or this you know, this what they need to add after having this game mode come out, the big firestorm, this could just really help them actually, you know, make the game. I don't know how to explain it. You know, what would make this game very much memorable. That's what. So guys, if you like this video, definitely drop a like on it. This is definitely what DICE needs to do for the ideal roadmap of 2019. So if you guys like this video, definitely drop a like on it. I'll see you guys in the next video.